as one. Look at us now. See, on my end, it says that I'm talking, and that I don't know. That's what I was confused. All my readings were saying that my microphone was reading just fine. So that's where I was lost. Is like, I don't. I'm a bad streamer and I don't broadcast myself into my own head because I don't need any more help. Okay, there we go. What direction am I going in? There we go. No, I was just talking about Ruse and Moose and how they're both very dangerous and how stuff is falling off my. Yeah. Steve is running around the house right now. Steve is my. We don't talk about them. I still haven't found my vegetable oil because Steve has run off with it. But no, I was just talking about how this weekend I lied to myself, and I said I was going to work on Buffalo Woman, and I did just about everything but work on Buffalo Woman. La la la. And how appreciative I am that you spend your last moments of being awake hanging out with me. So, I'm gonna toss out a warning. It is allergy season, and I am really, really allergic to the outside. Now, I do my best. I take allergy meds, and I make sure that I'm very measured in my time and place of being outside. But there might be days where I have to cancel because I can't feel my face. Or I feel my face too much, so I have to save my spoons so I can go to work. Oh, oh, oh! I'm getting buzzed. Oh yes, and happy Earth Day, everybody. Um, I used to when I was growing up, it was generally April vacation. Um, and my dad would bring us to Washington D.C. every April vacation. His company had some apartments in Crystal City, so we would stay in Crystal City, and we'd take the subway down to the mall and whatnot. And I remember Earth Day being one of my favorite days because on the mall, at least back in the 90s, there would be demonstrations, there would be information, there would be just a flurry of activity of people just trying to petition and give knowledge about what we could do to help make the world just a little bit better. And I don't know if they still do that now, but it was one of my favorites. And when we moved into the house, it was the late 90s, and like downhill spiral into the ucky times. And his company got rid of those budget cuts and whatnot. They got rid of the apartments in Crystal City, and we didn't go anymore. And yeah, I really miss going down to DC on Earth Day, but I've been to DC more than most Americans, to be honest. I've been to the nation capital more than most people because for the better part from first to fifth grade, every April I went down, and then I went down a couple more times with 4-H because the 4-H in my area was actually kind of small, considering, and so I was always one of the ones picked to go down because I was older. What is going on? There's all kinds of craziness going on. But yeah, so if I cancel last minute or if I'm not on when I say I'm going to be, it's just because my face lit itself on fire, and I can't manage. You can probably hear my voice is a little rough, and that's part of the whole allergy thing. It's not fun. I'm watching a squirrel sit on the post of my fence. Wondering if Pixie got it because it's kind of acting lethargic. Maybe Steve got it. You and me, Hutchie. You, me, and Mari. Mm-hmm. I'm on the home stretch of 796, and then gonna wander over to 797. But we're hitting a lot of zeros, and it makes me happy because closing out the colors gets me one step closer, one color closer to being all done. I am super excited. I mean, I have the next two projects quite literally sitting just out of view here. Like both Captain Penis and Divine Instinct are right within reach. uh, Divine Instinct. It is an absolutely gorgeous piece. Um, it is a galactic wolf, essentially. You can Google it. It's Divine Instinct by Michelle Phelan is the name of the art. She actually has a whole Divine series, and I have Gift from the Void for myself that I'll be doing after Divine Instinct. But Divine Instinct is for husband creature. Yeah, Monday is being Mondaying. I'm hoping that I don't have any teenager problems today. That was last Monday. I'm all done with teenagers. I know after stream I definitely have to unload and reload the dishwasher. That's part of the things. Um, I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna try real hard with getting outside to throw stuff for the dogs. Yeah, they should. Apparently, last week was school vacation, um, but I'm hoping that they are fully back in school. So, some of you who are following the Facebook might notice that I don't post a lot on Facebook, and the issue with that is I do a lot of my like my shop and my retail work on my desktop, and for whatever reason, the Facebook won't let me swap over to my business website. It keeps swapping me back every time I try to post. So, that leaves me with my phone. And when I post using my phone, it is very short, sweet, to the point, kind of, hey, you're awesome, kind of things. I just don't, I'm just not as like, hey, here's a big long novel about my process. Yeah, I have to work. I haven't officially done too much adulting. I cleaned up my weekend mess in my craft room so that I could stream. I learned that my microphone had mutinied, so like my first 15 minutes of stream was just, even though I was probably talking to myself, yeah, they were just useless. Hello, Purr! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It is Purr! You in Boston yet? I was just dusting the ferret today. That sounds dirty, way dirtier than it actually is. Purr made me a phenomenal ferret, and I love it. But it gets dusty. It's Dr. Purr! It's Dr. Purr! Oh my goodness! Congratulations! No, it is. It's officially, it's Dr. Purr. Everybody, Dr. Purr. Oh my goodness. I got excited. I got so excited I moved my stuff. Well, I'm sorry that you have to move to Boston in August, because that's like the ass of New England summer. I'm sorry. Hey, a doctorate in anything is just amazing. So, you earned the Dr. Purr. Oh, that makes me happy. It's good to see you too. That's a legendary achievement. Like, Woo! I'm so excited. Well, um, well, welcome, and I, good night, Hutchie. So, I'm not familiar with the language that Voz has, um, but I would like to humorously toss out if if anyone is trying to like flood my stream, yeah, I wish you luck. Okay, there we go. Eh, like, like seriously, you're trying to. I'm probably I'm probably the lowest end of creator that you will that you will encounter. I get excited when I have 10 people talking. You know, I don't know. Like they only said the one thing, so I'm not horribly concerned. And let me let me ask Google. Let's see. Ugh, so much Mondaying. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Eh. Mm-hmm. Let's see if I actually took a picture of it. Let's see if it's in the gallery. Nope. So I'm gonna take a picture and then I'm gonna try to translate it. Yeah, I froze. Okay. Yeah. Where's my string? Okay. Rest assured, when I freeze, I'm not. My computer tells me, and I stop being serious. Um, Not that I'm ever truly serious to begin with, but I gotta say, in this day and age, I'm at the point of damn. Oh my goodness. Oof. Okay, so I'm at the very bottom again, so it is awkward to. It's so awkward. That's not what it is. Oh, yeah. Now I'm curious. Come on now. That is kind of weird. Do we want to go all conspiracy theory about it? Because I'm game for that. Maybe they're saying hello from Belarus? Which would be interesting, but did I fully come back, or am I just kind of like halfway there? Okay. Oh my goodness. My brain is just jumping all over the place today. It was funny. I was getting ready to, and I know why. I was getting ready to stream, and I was like, "Did I take my meds today?" And then I had a conversation with other parts of my body that I was like, "Nope, haven't taken them yet." And so I only am about an hour into getting my meds in my system, so they should be touching down soon. Mm-hmm. Oh, so Dragon, he'll be pleased with this. Next time Redhead decides to wander into chat, feel free to have fun. No direct callouts, but just feel free to have fun. No, husband creature and I had a long talk about it, and you know, it would be one thing if she had come in and been like, "Oh hey, yeah, I found your stream, gonna hang out, spend some time," but the fuck games she's playing are inappropriate and counterintuitive to healing any sort of healthy relationship. So she's decided to fuck around, and now she's gonna find out. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. How many of this color do I have left? Yeah. Yeah. Got a 39 stitches on. 796. I have a little bit of, I have this humpy bit here, and then one way over here, and then I'm all done. So, I'll fill you in. My mother found my live stream, and she is very much pretending that she is not my mother, even though she is dropping very apparent hints to her identity, and yeah. Tiger boy. Yes, I know. Or I could be horribly wrong, and this person is my mother's doppelganger. But the redundancy of her name in accordance to all of her other usernames in the past is just kind of frustrating. And for those of you new to the stream, I don't get along with my mom too well because every achievement I've ever done becomes her achievement, and she forgets that I exist in that achievement, except for the bragging rights. So, meh. Just because I don't shout my achievements from the rooftop doesn't mean you get to. You were just outside, my good sir. You were just outside. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Per. So sorry. Okay, go lay down. Just below the scenes, I had armpits of dogs. See, I do a lot. I don't, I'm really bad about shouting my achievements from the rooftops because, quite frankly, I don't need that level of recognition. I don't, if I can create that intimate personal moment of, hey, I see you, you're appreciated, don't forget that you are loved. That's a moment between me and another person or me and a group of people. I don't need that to be shouted from the rooftops. That is an intimate moment that I intentionally created for myself and that other person, and only we need to know about it. No one else needs to. Now, if that person wants to, they can say, oh yes, this was a present from Ra. But I don't need a big deal made out of it. I actually prefer it not to be a big deal. Because any person with half a heart would have done the thing that I did. Spacathlon! Is he jalapeno spicy? Or is he habanero spicy? Or ghost pepper spicy? Now, I can say I am currently an intermediary between a moment, and when I send the item I created out, I am actually going to be talking with the sender to see if there's any sort of special note that they want to include, a saying or anything like that, to make the recipient of this gift known that more than just myself cares for them. Oh my goodness. So fun story. Okay. That's a handful. That's a handful of spicy. So I make no secret that some of the things that I make and sell come up as kits from Temu. Temu is just Amazon without Bezos. Fight me. So I order stuff from Temu. It got sent up to the distribution center right down the street from me. Like, I can take 10 minutes and go to the distribution center down the street. It got sent there. And then yesterday, I looked at to see where it was, because it's like, oh, hey, it's out for delivery. It was a Sunday, so I'm like, I'll get it on Monday. No big deal. No, it's in Nashua, New Hampshire, because the USPS received it from UPS, so they had to reprocess it and send it back through their system again. Husband Creature says that someone was an idiot and just put it in the wrong bin. I just think there's a whole lot of shit going on, and no one's really paying attention, and they put it in the wrong bin. Husband Creature's like, this is why I don't look. I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to. But I was very much looking forward to my new lights for my tent, my crafty tent. I did get the legs for my table, and I got the trim for my table. And that might be some of the things that I do today is
My mind is like a hive.
Trim up my marketing table and get the trim all cut and sanded and whatnot, paint it, and then this week get it all finished and whatnot.
Down a path to my inner world, the complexity leads me to ponder, and the depths of my emotions swirl. Though the bees can get overwhelming, the inspiration they mold in their buzzing I find compelling, a reminder of the power I hold. So I embrace the bees within my brain, even when they drive me insane. For in their chaos, I find a refrain of the beauty and complexity of my inner terrain.
This week is pay all the bills week. That's always fun.
Is my norm, and I have chosen to embrace the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm.
And I'm going when I get Dragonheart, when I get your present, I'm gonna videotape it and add fun commentary, much akin to when I got my chocolate demon milk. Oh yeah, baby, every Wednesday when I go to therapy, because my therapy's earlier in the day. And I leave the house at like 9 because I have anxiety, so obviously. And it's picking up, and my therapist lives off of Route 1, which is a bitch to travel in the summer, because everybody likes Bar Harbor. So I have my chocolate demon milk. Yeah, I unfortunately do speak healthcare wordy paperwork. Yes. And Dr. Purr does too, because Dr. Purr is awesome. Dr. Purr, if I remember correctly, is the Amy Farrah Fowler of our group, if I remember correctly. And if not, I apologize, but still, I love uh, Jules, Jules, Purr is Dr. Purr now. Neuroscience. I think neurospicy people need to. It's a rough go, but neurospicy people need to be in neuroscience more, because, well, we're not always like, oh hey, we totally agree with you. It's like, I can see where you're coming from, but I can't get my head that far up my ass. I'm more on the Medicaid side. I can probably translate what they're talking about with Medicaid. But if we're talking about diagnoses and what needs to be done, her would probably be better there. I'm much better with political medical wording. Whew. That's a subcategory to think about. What are you good at translating? I'm good at translating politicians trying to bullshit you. I've just been trying to avoid paying attention to the nation right now, and I know right now is the time to not be ignoring what is going on, because it is pivotal. I can't even say it. Okay. It is a lot of our futures depend on it. But at the same time, I just want to stick my fingers in my ear and go la 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 la. I know both Fee and Danny. I know Fee's in the server. I know Fee is UK. I think a lot of the I will pester. You know where I lurk. Uh, 13 stitches left in this color. Yeah, both of them are in the server, so feel free. Hey, Dragon, could you, or, yeah, Dragon, or Per, in the server, make make a channel for books in the crafter zone and just be funny with the wording, because, or no, in basic chat, make a book channel. You have my blessing. Anybody is ever feeling bad, feel free to come in here and I will sing whatever praises you need to be sung. Did you go to the bank today? Jules went to the bank today! It's fun for me. Sometimes I like to look at the little things because I get overwhelmed when I look at the big picture because I see so many paths. Because of my, it's, I don't like to play the what if game because I've already what if the what ifs with some more what ifs. So I generally look at the baby steps. And it pretty much is, hey, what did you, is all you did, you washed a dish that had been bothering you for weeks. Go you did it. Celebrate the little. It's too often that we keep focus. I mean, don't lose sight of the big goal, but don't like fixate on it. I can't wait to see what you named it, Dragon. Is it like Dragon's book domain? Ra told me to put. I've seen Ra told me to put this here. I change it to something more clever, but Raw said this. Okay, 796 is done. It is at 0. We have another color 0. Nice. Classy and clever. Adventures in the Wild. That's just kind of like the drop all. We should have the adventure series category, like Adventures in the Wild, Adventures on Marketplace, because I know we have those too. The Adventures in the Pages. I don't know where else people have adventures. How the fuck did I get into this adventure? See, I'm not opposed to cursing. As you can tell with the fuck off I'm gaming voice channel. I know it doesn't get used. I know a lot of my areas don't get used a lot, but they're there in case people want to use them. Her. Go say Cobra Chicken in chat. In the Discord, I should say. Say it. Go say it. I need more Easter eggs, people. I want to find a good one for therapeutic stabbing, but it doesn't really get said a lot in chat. Like, I know we don't talk a lot. I know most of our conversations are between Husband Creature and I in their GIF wars, which are fantastic. Those are some of my most fun times. But Oh yeah, oh yeah. Adventure. Instead of Adventures in Wonderland, Adventures in TikTok. Do it. Well, I I need I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig into the pool, but I legitimately want to commission um a series of pictures for the Discord. Like instead of the Cheshire cat that I have currently in our Discord, like where the picture of the Cheshire cat is that says we're all mad here, I want one of our Discord artists to make a Cheshire cat in more of my. It's funny. I've been working on branding better. I have brand colors. They're purple, the royal blue, and the white or black. Black or white are interchangeable, but it's the purple and the royal blue are my brand colors. Black and white are the interchangeables, and it's the branding of everything that's. Eventually, all of this will work and it'll come together in a beautiful symphony of, hey, look, I can do stuff. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. But at the same time, I gotta get there first. But I need to, because I know Dr. Purr has her glorious watercolors, and so does Annie. So does Dastroyar. PBD is fantastic on the digital. Like, I know Dast is actually working on a phoenix for me. So and some fun icons. I'm one of them is a pile of ash because I gotta start off from a pile of ash and rise from the ashes, but I'm gonna be that pile for a little bit. I have so many talented artist friends, and I can draw. I'm not gonna say that I can't, but I'm not a fan of my own work. If you want to see some of my old stuff, I haven't done any sort of art in years. I am on Deviant Art. I am Mystic-Enchantress, and that is where I've stored most of my old art and photography and whatnot. Other than on paper here in my filing cabinet. I have all of my art that I've put on Deviant Art, but yeah. Well, hello! I am well. Thank you for the bits. I'm therapeutically. I'm changing colors right now. I just got 0 on a color, which is a big deal. And now I'm just moving to another color. We're going from 796 to 797. Oh yeah, babies. Oh yeah. Just because those two colors, there's almost 1,000 of 797 left, but they are big colors that will enable me to reach other places. Yes, DeviantArt still exists. They're just very underground, and it's death. Okay, I'm trying to work myself out here. Okay. So, where I'm starting on this one, starting on this color, we're gonna go up. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see, that's the little dot that I'll be starting from. As you can see, it's weird. Let's see. Actually, I want to show you guys something really neat that I was fucking around to find out, and I'm so glad that I didn't ruin anything today. But I did find out neat things. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. No, I guess it didn't zoom in too much. Why are we preparing fire? If we have to burn something, it's gonna happen. Okay. Oh, okay, there. Okay. Moving again. Like my camera froze. Okay. So, from this little spot, it's super tiny on my screen, but we're gonna go over this way, and then we're gonna go over some more, so that we can go down and around, but I'm filling out some blank spots. I'm gonna start with the base. Oh yeah, yay. Cesar says hello, everybody. I don't have pupper cam up, but it could be. He said he's now giving me the loves because I have the claws that he likes that loosen his shedding fur, and that's what he's doing. I get a new German Shepherd every day. Every day, between the two of them, I get 1.5, maybe 2 German Shepherds because they're both blowing their coats. Yes. Yes, he's a good boy. You are a good boy. Yes. Yes. Oh. This is Cesar. Yes, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. You can have cheek licks. You do not get full on face licks. Okay, off. Because I know where that mouth has been. No, sir. No. I sent you outside just before I hopped on, and you went poop. I know, it's awful. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. Is I'm good for loosening up his itchy butt fur. Does he let me comb him? No. He does not. He's kind of a jerk like that. Okay, let's 3 out. So I'm going on the underneath to kind of build the underside arc of where I'm going out, and then I'll build up, down, and over. I don't like going from right to left at all, but oh my goodness. Dogs. Oh yeah. Oh, and husband creature spends lots of time doting, but the second we turn around, there's a whole nother dog that gets accumulated. Okay. I counted wrong. At least with foundational stitches, I do try to play by the rules. Yeah. So almost everyone knows about the shepherds because they are very much camera friendly and they make appearances quite frequently, and I love that. Now I have a mysterious third dog. Her name is Kira. She's super cute and she hates me. Not for any good reason, but she's a husky Jack Russell Terrier, so she just hates everything. If she could be a rich white girl in a dog's body, that is what she would be. That is who Kira would be. So, this weekend, because she has... I don't know what happened to this poor dog, and I feel awful. But at the same time, I've had her for 8 years now. Yesterday, in my Facebook memories, I came across my mod squad. Kira, Britta, and Rune. And Britta's 1 year is coming up here soon, so I might take a day off because I know the time of year. I'm just not really great at remembering the exact date, and I know that's awful of me, but at the same time, if I remembered, I'd fret about it the entire time. But it's sometime this week is her 1 year. So I may or may not be on stream for that. Yes, we are streaming Friday. I'm looking forward to see your, Oh my goodness. Maybe my arms will be fixed by then. They're getting better. The arms of my thing are getting better, mind you, but... 1, 2, 3, out. Okay, and then 4 is the over. But yeah, I've had Kira for 8 years. And so she had, again, massive panic attacks. I try to be as caring and understanding as I can be for what we are doing to her as a result of these panic attacks. So, this weekend, she has yucky old lady teeth, and we have a product that we put in her gums that eats the plaque away so her mouth doesn't hurt, so she can chew and keep eating her kibble and whatnot. And we clipped her nails. Now, I'm getting better about nail clipping. Kira's nails are, fortunately, all but one of them is white. If anyone's ever had to clip black nails, if you know, you know. But I use the guard. Even with the shepherds, I have the squeezy ones, and I push it up and I just clip the end, and that's all that they get. It leads to less catching quicks, and overall joy and contentment in the world. But Kira was like a like a massage. According to Husband Creature. Husband Creature footballs her and I do all the awful. So that could be why she doesn't like it. Oh. Frog that one. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, this totally sucks. So, I have the 2 here. And I don't even, really hoping that. It's 4. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I always am paranoid about working out in the middle of the white area, even if I have a marker. Okay, now it's time for my least favorite thing. I'm going to do a whole line of stitches. Backwards. Maybe. Let's see. How many stitches out is it? I mean, I have. I've been a naughty cross stitcher, and yeah, and so I'll have to get pictures and put them in Discord, but I mean, Cesar's paws are just monstrous. Like when he gets playful and he like just bats you with his paw, it is like full on bitch slap. And even when his paws are very, very powerful, and he's kind of dumb. I love him so much, but he's dumb. But both of them know exactly what a transactional relationship is. They know that I want to pet them and I want to give them loves and snuggles, and they will do that for a price. So they will let me snuggle them, but then they will turn around and just drop their toy right at my feet after I'm done snuggling, going, I let you snuggle me. Here's what you have to pay. And it's hilarious and disheartening at the same time. Now, Cesar's softer than Pixie. Pixie is super soft, but Cesar is softer. And so Cesar will come up and cuddle me and be like, oh, hey, I love you. Oh, all the cuddles. And then I'd be like, hey, Pixie, come get your toy thrown. So, those are my dogs. Praise the dogs. Okay, so I'm gonna whine and cry as I do these stitches this way. Because I do not like them. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Oh my goodness. I would love to hit 91% for the end of the day. But I'm trying to keep up with my promise that if it is sunny out, yeah, when it's nice and sunny out after stream, I spend 45 minutes from noon to 12:45 because that still gives me time to make dinner, clean up, do my little spot chores throughout the house and whatnot. But I spend that time playing with the dog. And it's kind of windy outside today, so it makes me grumble pants. I'll put my bigger hoodie on. Fortunately or not. No, I work this Wednesday. I was gonna say, my only day off this week, it's supposed to rain, but my only day off this week is Friday. So Ew. When I go in this direction that I'm going currently, I try to complete the X and I try to only do 2 or 3 at a time because I have messed up so many times. It's not even funny. Well, maybe a little funny, but I try not to make too many errors. Oh, what's going on here? I do have this highlighted. I'm just too close to see where they are. I have 5 left to do. So I know the computer, um, I know the work in progress screen only shows like a lot of blank, but just to show the world that this is not just the start of a cross stitch. This is the final frontier of a 5-year adventure. I am not kidding. If I am working on this and I'm getting towards the end, I'm getting down to the last few stitches, I will log on to stream the last bit, because this is the largest project to date. Now, mind you, the next 2 that I have are about 100,000 stitches to almost 200,000 stitches bigger. So that is, to date, this is the biggest one that I've done. Pando is not impressed. It's, I mean, I for this stream, like, I know it's not as like complex as others, but I have 2 with the potential of up to 4 cameras, but the other 2, that's just a whole thing, because they're the fickle cameras. I could actually have 5 cameras, but the 3 others are fickle, and the 2 that I have on stream are not cheap. I have my microphone, and I love these. They're the architectural arms, and they're an LED magnifying light. But I mean, I built all the shit, and now you can look on the market and actually see that they've been made. But even just 2 years ago, people having a maker's market was just out of this world, unheard of. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 11, 13, so 14. This is the last one. Let's make sure. Do that, and then, yeah, those 2. Now, what I create is one of a kind. Like, that's the hardest thing, and I've been working on my portfolio, and I found paper that's big enough and thick enough to handle the base level of my largest stencils. And so I'll be working on like making my portfolio kind of thing to place on to the website, so that people can like hit the stencil that they want and then set up an order. Because that's a faster version. Like, again, I can be commissioned for cross stitch. Well, good luck, Dragon. I'm sorry I disconnected. One more and 5. Okay. But I do a lot of projects. I do a lot of product. I don't always show them off, but I keep getting told that I need to. So 4 and 5. be on a 55 stream streak. But yeah, my ultimate organizational structure on my right now really messy website is hit the stencil. You can see what I have available that I've made, or you can request, or you can hit the request button. But that's down the line. As I make the portfolio, as I get the pictures uploaded and all that fun. Actually, some of the stuff coming in my big order are my smartass stencils. I look forward to those. I'm gonna have some of those. Yay! I'm trying to be upbeat about these rejection letters that I keep getting. But who knows? Okay, so I am getting a package today. Let's see where it's from. Ha ha! I'm hoping, because that's what it says. It's arriving today. For the void. I have crying dogs. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Where am I at? I'm at 90.82. Oh. Now we get to move forward, up and forward. So 3 less, and then 1 over. Okay. Oh my goodness. And soon I get to take my allergy meds. Yesterday because Saturday rained. Saturday I did not do any of my outside chores like I wanted to because it was raining. Yesterday it was not raining, so I had the opportunity to swap my tires over. All the rain and whatnot that we got in the winter has washed away a lot of my driveway, so I get to consider how I'm going to fix that. But in doing that, it made it very, very hard to lift my car up off the ground to get the tires off, because I changed my own tires over, and I get them balanced in the off season. So I had to sit in the road, and it only took me about 45 minutes because my hydraulic jack lost pressure, and I need to clean it out and get oil into it and everything like that, which I know how to do. Yesterday it just would have taken too many spoons because I was already frustrated that it shouldn't have been broken, and it was. But my road is generally pretty quiet. Like even on busy days, there's only like 8 or 9 cars that go down the road. Oh, nice. Oh So it's generally pretty quiet. And on Sundays, Sundays are traditionally the most quiet day of the week, all the way across the board. Except for yesterday, specifically while I was working on my car. Beforehand, one, maybe two cars. And then while I'm working on my car, mind you, taking the tires off so I can't like roll it around. Like 8 or 9 cars in the process of the 45 minutes came down my road. Now, I have a fairly narrow one-way, and I parked my car so that they could drive into my driveway around my car. So that wasn't the problem. I was just floored that the instant that I decided that this is what I was going to do, this is what I needed to do, I got busy. Or the road got busy. Because you're not listening to me, is what I would tell the doctor. Because fun fact, stress makes painkillers work less. It's like any medication. Like, the more you move and the more you make your body go through the motions, the more it's gonna suck. Let's see, and that's 2, 4, 6 of those. 1. 2, that's 3. So, with what I'm working on now, there's actually another clump over this way. So once I'm done this piece of string, I'm gonna move even further over to the other clump in the middle of nowhere. And in getting this area complete, I'll actually be able to work on lots of smaller colors that are kind of attached to the 797 wave, but I can't get to because they're in the ass end middle of nowhere. And sometimes counting can be bad. Yeah. Kind of funny. This piece goes down and then connects up over here. So there's a block that goes down and then so it woogies. This is the first woogie of the section. But it will not be being worked on today, as I am trying to get the ass end middle of nowhere stuff done. So there are 5. Go with this one. So it's funny. The start point where I had right here, I'm gonna close out this section of 10, which is 8 stitches, and then I'm gonna go up and down in the block before I go over to the woogie part. But I'm almost done this little beginner section that I started off to go over to the other floater in the field. I have to send an email out today to get my ADHD med refilled. So 6. Here's hoping I have enough to at least get this last line done. This last weird chunk. I do? 5, 6. I might even have enough for the return. Okay, there. Oh, we're at 8-4. 8-4. I don't think I'm gonna hit 92 or 91 today, but maybe. This week will be 91. Maybe 92. I keep getting distracted with other things that actually need to be done. Like, if I just ignored all the other things that I have to get done, I would probably be almost done already. But I've been trying to be more responsible in my adult life. Oh, also, so I like to play fun games. As I ask for color combinations, and I won't tell you if I'm gonna make it into a piece of fabric or if I'm going to make it into a painting. So, one of the things that I got for a challenge was black on black, which is actually a really interesting technique. I didn't fully succeed because I did use a glaze on my black on black for it to appear, but it came out beautiful. Like I have a beautiful set of wings, and it is legit black on black with a purple blue glaze on it that changes color as you look at it. And I will be there's deep meaning. Like I know the person who suggested it, like the second I saw the wings and the black on black challenge, I have a wings stencil, and I needed it spoke to that person or about that person. So that's why I did. Yeah, it was really a surprise for me. Let's see, where do I have to go for count? Okay, so distance of 21. I hate doing 21 and then the start. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, and then the first stitch. There. That takes some focus. But yeah, I keep hitting my, if anything weird happens, it's because I keep hitting my mouse with the top of my stretcher bar, and it does all kinds of things. But the wings are just absolutely stunning. Yeah, I'm doing the floaties in the middle of nowhere. Okay, 2 over 2. 6. I need to, and a lot of the random stuff that I do is actually for my more retail end of my existence. One of the things I need to do is I'm gonna, um, as funny as it sounds, I'm gonna make a series of square knot rope that I can use in my display as vertical displays. So that I can, because my art, it doesn't work well when it's laying flat on the table. I need to have more vertical displays for the art, for like my diamond paintings and whatnot. I you know, some of those are vertical and some of them are horizontal. So the like it's attached to your house central vacuum, or because I didn't think those were portable. I I have to use a shop vac, folks. I use a shop vac for my everyday vacuum cleaning needs because I have a lot of fur at my house. Okay. One more. Oh, no. So, one more. Gap of 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, that's also a list on my spring things to do. Is now that we're not using the chimney, it is, well, we're still using it for spot fires, but I get to have a chimney day. I need to start. I need to start working on overlays for Divine, because I have Captain Penis's overlay all set. Okay. Let's see. 3 out. Little island floating in the middle of nowhere. This little section is all done. And I know I have like a couple other little sections off in the middle of nowhere too. Where are they? Really don't know how I feel about reaching down to get this. Yeah, there's down in the middle here. There's feel like 1 and 2 spots, so I'll hit those up after I get the top rouge done and I start working down the sides. So I'm gonna call that the floating area a day. Oh my goodness. So over our vacation, husband creature and I took a lot of dirt out of the basement because it needed to be taken out of the basement. We do actually have a cement floor basement, but it was just covered in dirt. So we took the dirt out, and I had to go down there yesterday to find the hydraulic jack oil, which didn't do me a lick of good. But it was a lot. With my allergies in the spring, anything that I'm mildly allergic to, my face just lights right up on fire. And I was down there, and generally it's a high source of fire face. And it wasn't. I was like, oh damn, we got something done. And there's still quite a bit of dirt that we need to get into contractor bags and haul out because it's construction dirt. From trying to fix the basement, which we're getting better at. But yeah, all kinds of mystery fun. Move over here. There I go, beating up the mouse again. No. And what else am I hitting? Damn it. These are nothing. Yes, small wins are still wins. Absolutely. Anyone who's only had small wins recently, small wins are wins and they do add up. Yep, 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then that's there. Does that line up appropriately? No, but that's okay. So, now we have the stop. Now we have the stop line. Guys, relax, lay down. Please, thank you. Have a great day. No, I'm just kind of mulling around little things that I can do that will eventually add up to big results. Because I procrastinate, because I keep looking at the big scope of things instead of just tackling a small scope. And I need to be able to be okay with, okay, so my hallway, my living room, and the ceiling of my dining room, and let's be quite frankly, half the walls in my dining room have been drywalled, and everything except the hallway has been has been drywalled. I need to mud, sand, and paint still. And I keep looking at it as one big overwhelming problem. Instead of maybe, okay, today I'm going to tackle this one seam, that kind of thing. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but if every day I spend 15-20 minutes tackling a one seam in the course of a week or two, I will have the project done. Yeah, it's shorting out somewhere. There, somewhere in the system, there's some metal touching the ground. Because that's what that is the contact tells the system that, hey, it's safe. So, good luck finding where it's touching. Because yeah. So, what's in my brain right now, best way to describe it is central vacuum cleaner hose. And there's a gap between, and somewhere in the system there's a gap. That when the two metal rings connect, it bridges that gap. It closes the circuit and allows it to go. So somewhere in your system, you have a circuit that is closed, and that's not safe. You have a circuit that should be opened and is closed. You do grab a Timmy's. Timmy's is always a yes. Funny, I'm very cautious around electricity. Very, 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 very cautious around electricity. But it's what my dad does for a living. He was an electrical engineer, so thinking in, okay, why is this running when it shouldn't be, is actually easy in my brain. Kind of like when I continually like when I first bought my house, every time I turned on the dining room light, it blew a fuse. So I was like, oh yeah, shorten the wire. So we changed the lighting fixture, and it was fine. I know, I'm awful. I can make choices for any other people. It's my own choices that I have issues with. Did I disconnect again? Like, damn. Well, it says I'm still connected. We'll go for it. Okay. But I do see that we are coming up on the noontime hour. And while I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, a lot of like the arm issues were resolved. So that makes me happy. But I gotta keep the promise to the dogs because it is not a lucky day outside, so I do have to keep my promise to them. But I'm gonna see if I can get this little area, the area that I'm working, the block area that I'm working in done. There's only 3 lines left, so I should. We got to 90.85, so we got 0.1%, which is not bad. And I think once I get onto the side area where it's just going down the side of the color, it'll move a lot faster. 1, 5, 3, 7. Let's see. Just looking at how much stitching I've already done is just wow. Jeez, I mean, at the beginning of the year, beginning of last year, I was at the start of this row. I have, oh, what was going on? Spill it, girl, spill it. And yay! Oh! Can you adjust it to like a different setting? Like, I know that sounds weird. Like, there's always on, there's on when a hose is connected, or just off. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna finish these 2 stitches and then call it a day here, because, well, there's a good chance that I'll probably stitch a little bit after, but I wanna give you guys the stats. Yo. Oh, okay. Again, my vacuum cleaner is a Craftsman shop vac from 2006. I love it to bits. It's from Sears. That's how old my shop vac is. That's how old my Craftsman shop vac is it's from Sears. Okay, so we accomplished 293 stitches, so almost 300 stitches today. I'll probably hit 300 a little bit later. We reached 90.86%, which is fantastic. I will be back tomorrow, 10 to noon. Wednesday I have off. I'll try to get the schedule up on the Facebook page this afternoon, after I'm done playing with the dogs. Thursday will be Hogwarts Castle, and Friday is dual stream with Dast, which I'm always looking forward to, which will be from 8 to 10 p.m. because that's the best time to do it. But everybody, have a fantastic day. Make it the least Monday of Mondays that you possibly can. I will see everybody a little bit later. I'll always be lurking. You can find me on Discord. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me in all the places. And drink your water, take your meds. Remember, you are loved. You might not think so, but you are loved. And I appreciate everybody's time and that they gave me today. Have fun.